What's up, you beautiful collectors and action figure fans? Thanks for tuning in. Once again, it is the one and only Optibotimus coming at you with another video review. Look, that rhymed. Yay. I'm special. And on today's episode, we're going to be taking a look at the new Marvel Legends Nemesis Build-A-Figure wave, specifically Cyclops. More specifically, how he kind of sort of appeared as a member of X Factor. Most of us know that he was one of the founding members and leaders of X-Men, but he also kind of went all over the place. It's just the thing that he did. Realistically, this is not a figure that I care much about. Looks cool, like Cyclops. The overall look and design of him is, perfectly fine. I like the blast effect, with the eyes, all that kind of stuff. But this is not the preferred look that I have for Cyclops. So it's definitely not one that I'm going to be all that interested in, more than likely keeping. The biggest thing that I'm interested in is the Build-A-Figure piece for Nemesis / Holocaust, whatever you want to call him, kind of thing. But gorgeous open window right there. The side here has an up-close image of our good old buddy Scott Summers. The other side here is a more pullback image, kind of showing a blast effect going on there. Come around the back again, you got a little bit of a read up here if you want to pause it and read it. And then there he is as a member of X Factor. You got all the other figures that are available. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These 6 guys. They're the ones that you need to collect for the Build-A-Figure piece. Wolverine does not come with any piece, so like it makes me feel like you don't need to include that then. Because I'm not going to bother getting that guy. It's just, I'm not interested in it. But, of course, we got Nightcrawler, Gambit, we have Cyclops, that bony chick, and Husk, and Fabian Cortez. Those are the ones that I'm mostly interested in. Some yes, some no. Like I said, this one I was kind of on the fence about, but you got to get it to be able to get the Build-A-Figure piece. So it is kind of what it is, but real nice packaging. You got the X-Men logo there on the top, words and things and junk and all that kind of stuff. But for the packaging on this dude, that's about it. So without further ado, whatever you want to say, let's get this guy out here and see how cool he actually is. And here we have the X Factor version of Cyclops open up and out of his packaging. And, it's a pretty solid figure. I'm pretty decently impressed with how he turned out. Starting off first with his accessories. As you can see, he's got a couple fisted hands right there. He also has a right hand, which is is it a right hand? Yeah, that's the right hand. Very much in line with doing I'm going to push on the side here and activate my optic blast. We've gotten things like this before with Cyclops. You also have another one where he's kind of just like gesturing, like using the force or something. I don't know. You have that. You also do get this blast effect. Now, I mean, you guys know that I don't collect a lot of Marvel Legend figures, so I'm not entirely sure if we've gotten this blast effect before. It comes in 2 different parts, like that. So if you wanted to have it like that, you could. But you got the little indent right there. So it makes it look a little bit better when you plug. No, well, if I can actually plug it in there, line it up. Here, plug it in there. Just like that. You got some nice texturing on the top section. There, bottom section, it's nice and smooth. Now, I have seen people kind of go back and forth with like this being the top, or is this the top? Honestly, you can fit this in his eye either way. I kind of like going like this. Oh, you also do get an alternate head that's designed to go along with this. It's a screaming hello, and he's blasting. Real good paint applications on there. Like even when you look in the mouth there, you can see some nice detail. Like I love even up here, like the sculpt work with the wrinkles. That actually is really cool looking. How they did that. I mean, that's a great sculpt. Really impressed with that. But you can take this, like I said, you can plug it in, and you can feel it kind of pop in. So this isn't like that. But I have also seen people do it this way, and I'll be honest, it kind of feels like it locks in there a little bit better that way. I mean, you can wedge it in there, and it's in there. But it actually just feels like it securely locks in a little bit better. So I don't know which is supposed to be the top or the bottom. I guess it's kind of your choice, but it does, like I said, it does feel like it goes in a little bit better. And then you can even kind of see it just doesn't line up as much on that side. But I just feel like having those details on the top are a little bit better. And it's it's in there. It definitely is in there. I just feel like when you look there, like I said, it just seems to line up a little bit better. So I don't know if maybe that is supposed to be the top. I don't know. I just feel like the texture looks a little bit better on the top, but you do what you want to. I'll put this on here in a little bit. He also does come with what is the right arm of Nemesis or Holocaust or whatever you want to call him. And again, I got my own thoughts and everything on this that we'll touch on when I take a look at the full figure. But you can see you got the double hinge joints there and everything. He does come with this hose. Excuse me, this hose. That my voice just did this weird thing right when I was saying hose, and I just said hose. So that was funny. But it's a rubbery piece. It's orangish, kind of translucent, is what it is. Like I said, I will have some thoughts and opinions on this figure when we fully take a look at that. But coming over to the X Factor Cyclops. Now for me, again, this is my preferred look for Cyclops. This is more along the lines of the Jim Lee 1990 look for him. He definitely had some issues. Again, I don't know why the legs always on these figures bow out. Is that normal? I don't have a lot of Marvel Legend figures, but is that something that's common? Because that's kind of annoying, honestly. But you can see overall scheme is very similar. With the blue and the yellow, he's just obviously wearing the whole jumpsuit sort of thing. And then I like the unhelmeted or unhead gear look for him. I also like the glasses that he wears, and then that overall look and everything. And just the jacket is just kind of cool on him as well. So there's the comparison between the two that I essentially have. I don't have any other Cyclops figures that I really know of, to be honest. I think I had another one years ago that came with a Jean Grey figure that I ended up selling. So why am I telling you that? I have no idea. But there you go. The figure itself, though, is pretty nice. One thing, there are some aspects of this that I think are kind of ugly. Like, for example, this. Why couldn't you paint that? It makes it look like this entire arm, or at least the joint, that peg section, because honestly, it looks like it's sculpted in this blue plastic, because you can kind of see that the yellow looks like it's been painted over, and you always can tell. Like when you look at Bumblebee figures, for example, you can always kind of tell that the yellow has been painted over other colors, and you can definitely see that there, because this is a solid color, of yellow on there. But this, I don't understand why they couldn't have gone. I mean, because that's gonna look weird with these weird color things underneath there. I'm not a big fan of that. I mean, in general, it's a good figure. I do like it's got the pinless joints and everything, so I do like that. I don't know if that'll make the legs less. Why is that leg? There we go. I don't know if it'll make it less prone to warp. I'm just breaking in some of the joints right here, but you can see like this is all molded in yellow plastic and everything. You can pop the head off. Oops, I'm knocking shit down. Pop that back on there. Now, the other part is that, I mean, that is really cool looking. But getting the feet there, obviously, he's got a much different center of gravity now, and there's no real way he's going to be able to stand. So you need to get creative with things. So kind of, I don't even know if that, no, that's not going to work either. I don't, it would be nice if they gave, oh, there you go. So if you do that, you can get, you know, like a blast effect kind of going on there, and let's have him blast Optimus Primal. So there's that for you. So it would be nice if they gave you like some kind of a stand. Like, hey, I wonder. Oh, this is like a stand like this. If you could do, that's definitely not tall enough. But if you had a stand that could go all the way up to kind of hold that up, that would be really cool. So it's a cool effect. It's just not as effective, you know, unless you have them blasting kind of up like that and having the legs bent in that kind of position. So overall, it's pretty good. But you can still leave that head on there if you want to, but you do have the cutout on there. So if you're just going to have them standing around, it makes more sense to have that head sculpt on there. He tons of articulation in this guy. You can see that he does have the hinge there, so you get a real good range of motion. With the head, he can look really far down. You got the ball joint there, so you get a lot of range of motion. The shoulders here do have the butterfly joints that you can hinge in and out very nicely. The forward and back, you got the ugly joint in his armpit. Got the bicep swivel. You got double joints at the elbow. Wrists move around. They hinge forward and the backwards. You got the ab crunch, the ab swivel. The kicking ability. He can go forward. But meow. Go backwards. Meow. His butt gets in the way. And then you can rotate at the upper part of the thigh. 2 bends at the knee. You got the ankles that move forward and back, and then they have the hacky sack pose, so you can like hacky sack his own head if you want to. So overall, like it's a good looking figure. There's really nothing wrong with it other than the weird coloration choice for the joints there, but it's a really good figure. I don't have a particular interest in him just because him as like the leader of X Factor was never that big of a deal. Like I said, this is my preferred look for him. I wish, you know, and I wonder if this is the body that they used for the X-Men 97 one. If you guys know, let me know, because I might try to hunt that down, because I feel like I could probably take this head, let me see, pop that off, let me see here. I feel like this should work. Oh no, put the right one on there, Paul. Oh, that's a little derpy. No, that ain't gonna work. Why is it some of these work really well and some of them don't? That's just very peculiar to me. But either way, let me know if that's, because I wouldn't mind having like that body with the Cyclops in this kind of look. Because again, like you had these bits that would fall all over the place, and that kind of sucked. And like I said, the wonkiness of the legs and the bendiness is really annoying. But so yeah, if you guys know, let me know. But there you go, guys. There's my look at the X Factor Cyclops. If he is a figure that you would like to add to your collection, he will be hitting various retail locations fairly soon. So good luck and happy hunting. Or you can do like I did and order them off of cmdstore.com. I'll put a link down in the video description where you can check that out if you'd like to add this guy to your collection. I know Amazon gets theirs in, I think, towards the end of this month, like around the 25th, 26th or something like that. I saw the pre-order for when them, so I think that might be when like the official release is of them. I have no idea. But hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Let me know that you liked the video. Also, don't forget to subscribe in case you haven't already subscribed. Do all that kind of stuff and make sure the notifications are on. That way, whenever I upload a new video, you will get a notification. Also, when I go live, you'll be able to know when I do that kind of stuff. Also, so thanks for tuning in. Until next time, this is Optibotimus saying adios, au revoir, and I'll be saying. What?
I said hat.
What is hot? You know what?